about that cameo in the final episode, the one that is but isn't Spider-Man.
That's right.
Uh, can you talk about how that came to be?
I mean, that's that's something from the comics that Robert had in the comics that obviously we all wanted to replicate in the show, and obviously there's challenges. Comics are a little more open about that kind of stuff, I guess, than television is. Rights holders in television are a little more firm about their rights than in comics, it appears, or at least also this, Invincible was, that I don't know how many years ago that issue was, but it was probably, 15 years ago, if not more. So things have changed since then. We just wanted to do something like that, and we wanted to get as close to what was in the comic book as possible. And I think that's kind of what we achieved on the show. So it would have been great to go further, but this is what was possible given, the current state of who owns what in the superhero world.
Did you try hard to to broker a deal to maybe get Spider-Man, but it just obviously wasn't going to happen?
I mean, I can't get into exactly how that all went down. I can just tell you that this is the most fun we could have with it legally.
Did you want to play with you guys riffed on, obviously Spider-Man and Doc Ock? Were there any other ideas that you were floating around? Who was going to show up in that sequence?
I mean, obviously, look, we would love to have I mean, because in the comics, obviously, Invincible does do a crossover with a bunch of Marvel characters. I think he appears in a couple Marvel books, which is fun. I mean, it would be great. It would be awesome to have a ton of other characters from other comic worlds like DC as well and Marvel and stuff in our show. We joke about that all the time, and we talk about how cool it would be. It's not impossible, but it's very difficult to do today. With everything being siloed and stuff. I mean, even Marvel, I know has challenges with how they've divided up their worlds, with Sony, Spider-Man and stuff, and like those crossovers are difficult for them. So it's really hard for everyone else as well.
Those multiverse scenes were great, even outside of the Spider-Man stuff. What were some other like bits that maybe you guys wanted to? Because he goes to the dinosaur world, and what were some other little bits that you guys considered putting in those sequences?
I think all the ones we talked about are in the show, believe it or not. I don't think we cut much. Because again, it matches mostly what's in the comic book. So we sort of went to the comic book and we're like, oh, there's a whole bunch right here. Let's just use these. I mean,
Yeah,
obviously there's a zombie world, we have a zombie expert on the show who, created The Walking Dead. So that was always,
definitely the Walking Dead world, right? This is a confirmation,
I
right?
can't say it's a Walking Dead world. I can say it's a world of there's what appear to be zombies in it. So,
Yeah.
yeah.